Welcome back to News 3 Today. On average, one person dies every 6 hours by suicide in Georgia. This weekend, local volunteers will join the 250,000 people walking in towns across the United States to draw attention to the fight for suicide prevention. We are talking about the annual Out of the Darkness Community Walk, and Stuart Winborn is the Georgia Area Director for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and she joins us now with more. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, first off, tell us about the organization. What do you do and why?
Right. So we are a national organization and we have chapters all over the country, and our mission is to save lives and to bring hope to those affected by suicide. And we really do that in four main ways. Number one, we fund scientific research. We are actually the largest funder of suicide prevention research, because we know to prevent suicide we have to understand why it happens, and we also have to understand how to treat various mental health conditions like depression and anxiety. The second thing we do is we advocate for policies that will save lives. So things like access to suicide prevention programming in schools or funding mental health programs. The third thing we do is go out in the community and actually educate people on suicide risk factors and warning signs, and what to do if somebody in your life may be struggling, or maybe you yourself are struggling. How do you reach out? Where do you go for help? And then the last thing that we do is we actually support survivors of suicide loss. As you can imagine, losing someone to suicide can be very complicated, and you can feel very alone. So we provide different programs where we can support those who have lost a loved one.
Now, let's back up, because you mentioned warning signs. Let's talk about some of those signs.
So one of the things we've learned through our research is that there's rarely one single cause for suicide. What happens is there's various stressors and health conditions that occur in a person's life that create these feelings of hopelessness and despair. So really, warning signs are typically displayed in three main ways, and those are through talk, behavior, and mood. So people may say things like they feel like they're in this unbearable pain, they feel trapped, or they may say, I finally figured out a way out of this mess, things like that. Behaviors you may see are things like sleeping all the time or not sleeping at all, increased use of alcohol or drug use, isolating themselves, withdrawing from friends, family. And then with mood, oftentimes you'll see depression or anxiety or other types of mental health conditions come up. We know that 9 out of 10 times when somebody does die by suicide, they do have a mental health condition present at the time of their death.
Now, this weekend, there's a walk coming up to raise money, because I was reading the statistic that each year suicide claims more lives than war, murder, and natural disasters combined, but there are very few resources in the fight against suicide or suicide prevention.
There are. Even though suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in our country, it has much less funding than the other 10 leading causes of death. So by doing these Out of the Darkness walks, and we have almost 500 of these walks throughout the country, we can raise money for doing programming in school, funding scientific research and things like that.
And last year you raised $20,000. This year your goal is to do even more.
Yes, this year our goal is $35,000, and we are on track to get there.
Oh, wow. So can people still sign up?
Yes, online registration closes at noon today. However, if they don't get a chance to register online, they can come tomorrow at 9 a.m. to Lake Mayer Park and register in person.
All right, and here's the information on your screen. The Out of the Darkness Community Walk will take place tomorrow at Lake Mayer. Check-in is at 9 a.m. The walk begins at 10. And if you or someone you know needs help, they can reach out by calling 1-800-715-4225. Stuart, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Stay with us. We'll be back with a final check of your forecast.